All right, everybody. So what we're going to be demonstrating to you and sharing with you today is really the featured benefits of using the Mizutani double movement swivel thumb scissor. As hairdressers, we were classically trained to work with a palm-to-palm sort of situation. It is a very classic way of haircutting. But when you are doing that, you're actually forcing your body to go into a very awkward position. You have your elbows raised, you have a little bit of stress and tension in the shoulder, and you can feel a little bit of tightness in your wrist as well. And it actually forces you to have your elbows higher in a position this way. We want to reduce that and completely eliminate it by using scissors that were ergonomically correct and fit to your body, so that way you are dictating to the scissor what position you want to have the scissor in, as opposed to the scissor telling you how to adjust your body to get into the right position. With this whole new revolution of a double movement swivel thumb scissor, you're actually able to work palm to the back of the hand. This is much more relaxed, as opposed to our traditional palm-to-palm way of cutting. So when you're working with a fixed thumb ring scissor here, it's actually forcing your thumb to have to travel a little bit further back. This is actually putting a lot of stress in through the thumb area here. And then when you go to cut hair, the scissor really is dictating to you what kind of a body positioning you need to be in. This raising of the elbow right in through here causes stress into the shoulder area. And after doing 10 or 15 haircuts a day, this will cause a lot of fatigue because you have to keep your elbows up in the air. What we want to show you or give you the ability to do is to cut hair very comfortably with relaxed shoulders and wrists. But see, I can't do that because there's a limitation of the scissor. It's dictating to me how my body should be, as opposed to me dictating to the scissor what angle and how comfortable I want to be when I'm cutting. So this is what we were trained to do. We're going to show you the right way to do it and a new approach to cutting hair that's going to be much more comfortable on the body. All right, so now we're going to introduce you to the new revolution in hairdressing scissors, and that is the DM360 double movement swivel thumb scissor from Mizutani. And as you can see, there's a double rotating movement for your thumb. And this is going to be much more ergonomically correct for your body, because when you relax your hand, and it fits right in just like a glove. So this allows you to go from our old conventional way of cutting, where we had the elbow raised up in the air, causing stress in the shoulder and wrist, but now working with a double movement swivel thumb scissors, we actually now bring our elbow closer to our body. We still maintain the position of the scissor, but now there's no stress to the shoulder. The elbow is close to the body, wrist is in a very comfortable position, and I have complete control and freedom with the scissor at any and all times. All right, so what I want to demonstrate for you all to see is how working with a fixed thumb scissor is forcing your body to get into a very awkward position. So as you can see, my thumb is cocked further back, so it's already starting to create some stress along in my wrist and my thumb area. And when I take my section, in order to get a nice square line, I have to cock my blade over to the right a little bit, causing stress on my shoulder, in order just to cut a straight line through the back area. This is actually extremely awkward, and it's causing a lot more stress on my arm. So now we want to demonstrate the differences between using a fixed thumb scissor and the new double movement swivel thumb scissor. As you can see, I'm going to be working through the back area here, and so I can simply and very comfortably take my section, and now the blade conforms to my body. You can simply and comfortably cut in a much less stressed body positioning, because now my wrist is completely comfortable, my elbow is close to my body, shoulders relaxed, and I'm able to stand right in front of my section and be able to cut very comfortably with the blade. So now we're going to be working in front of the face here and creating a little bit of face framing. So as you can see, using the fixed thumb blade, it's going to have to force my body into a very awkward position. Here, my elbow's raised, causing the tension in my shoulder. As you can see, my wrist is in a very awkward position. It not only looks uncomfortable, but it feels uncomfortable to have to cut hair this way, just in order to have the control that you need. And this is what we want to avoid by using the double movement swivel thumb scissors. So now I've moved on to my double movement swivel thumb scissor. And as you can see, again, the double movement here allows for more of an ergonomic fit in my hand. Not just that, though, but it allows me the freedom and the mobility to move the blade any which way I want to, depending on where I'm cutting. So using the double movement scissor, I can go in very comfortably, very confidently, create a nice face frame and slide cut very easily, and there's no stress to my wrist. The elbows against my body in a nice comfortable position, causing no stress in my shoulders and neck while I'm cutting.